My name is Matt Boots.
I'm Angel from Angel's Clubhouse.
And I'm Hove from Green Lounge LA. And this is The Struggle. Yeah, my sponsor, Dust Luxury Cannabis. We got gold weed, diamond weed, and the one that everybody likes is the indica strand, bro.
The indica, yeah.
Yeah, it's a blue weed, right? And it has a shimmer to it, and it's strong as fuck. These people read these books, and if they aren't familiar, we got the books right here. Check it out. Your boy got the Gangsta Jake. You feel me?
That's the part 3. That's the third one.
Peace Treaty,
Peace Treaty
2017. We also got the Gangsta Jake, the end result of a snitch.
That's what started it all right there.
You feel me? The very first one, you feel me? And then we got the Nairi Jace, Gangsta Jake, and this is 2, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is this
2, yeah. Path to Terror.
Okay, so there we go. So, if I'm pretty sure people are familiar with urban books, and if you know, then you know who I'm talking to.
Personal life, like everything you say and do, move, where like it's gonna be out there. You could put it out there as something positive, and they'll put it, like I just seen something with Neo, and they was like, oh, looks like Neo's with another woman, look like he's on a vacation or a vacation. If he is, so what? That's this man's business. He all the way, not even in America, and they blasting him. But people can't just go and just be and be free. Like they still normal people. Yeah, they got a lot of money. They in the limelight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be sitting down with Ajay the Great, one of the newest managers in the game. He's also been doing events, and he might be on CVS, so you guys might want to tune in. I don't know. Once again, as you know, it's Green Lounge LA, Mad Boost Entertainment, Angel Clubhouse Empire. I'm Hove, and this is
Ajay the Great.
what's going on with you, Ajay?
Oh man, everything's great.
What's good with you, man? So it's a lot to talk about and a little time to unpack it, but let's get to it, shall we?
Let's do it.
What's going on with CVS, man?
All
That's
right.
what I heard.
So you know
So
what?
like, I got a team that research people.
Yeah.
What's going on with CVS?
Yeah. So you know what? March 25th, man. Look out for this TV show I'm gonna be on. It's pretty big, pretty popular. CBS. You know what I'm saying? So can't give too much details, but just know like it's gonna be really, really solid. You know what I'm saying? So just look out for that March 25th. It's gonna be pretty big, man. Pretty big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too much details, but hold on. Not too much details, but I got the date and the channel.
There's no CBS.
That's burnt, bro. All right. Say less. So, what's going on with the albums, man? What's going on? The companies getting new artists.
Right.
You know, what's going on? Man?
Right.
Talk
You
to
know
me.
what? Right now, Khan is working on his album. I got my other artist that I'm working with right now, Yogi, man. He's actually pretty good in the game right now. We getting his feet wet. He know YG personally, so that's gonna be pretty big for him. But he just got to take this stuff serious. You know what I'm saying? For other people like that to take him serious. You know what I'm saying? For a big name like that to take him serious. So getting his feet wet. Trying to get him in the game and trying to make him do what's right for himself along the way. You know what I'm saying? So when he do get up there, like he understands.
Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah.
How much patience does it take to be a manager? Then, how often do you gotta be careful what you say when you're a manager? Like, how much does that
You know what?
affect you?
Before I became a manager, I remember I was very idle-minded, like a lot of people was. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I was young and dumb, and I understand that words can really hurt you. The stuff that you speak about can really hurt you. Why? For example, let's just say you're like, oh, this artist is trash or this person is trash. Eventually, you came to find out, damn, one day you got to work with this artist. And he's actually bigger than you are right now. You know what I'm saying? What took him to that level? You're talking down on this guy, but you're still down there.
You know what's
You know what
interesting
I'm
in this
saying?
game,
Yeah.
and it happens a lot. That
Right.
situation happens a lot.
Mhm.
Talented people don't work as hard as people that's untalented. So the untalented will outwork them and eventually become more talented.
Mhm.
I've seen it happen already.
A lot of people think
More
like it's
often
just
than you would
talent.
think. You think that story happens like once in a
Right,
while,
right.
lifetime, and like
Yeah. I know some real talented
no, it
people,
happens
man.
all the time,
Right.
bro.
I know some real talented people.
So
but they
tell me
mentality ain't-
Like you in the game, you're managing. You used to kind of just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Are you getting back on the stage? Are you going you rapping again?
You know
What's
what?
going on?
I get back on the stage when like I feel like it's necessary, or like just when I want to
When is it necessary, man?
I would feel like it's
When can we summon the beast, man?
I feel like it's necessary if I really want to motivate like my artists that's getting their feet wet or they want to be up there, or when we got something hot, like me and Khan, we always do some hot shit, and we got to get up there, but I don't really get up there because I feel like I've done that already and I've touched base on that, so I like to give it to them. I love to see them shine. I love for them to get up there. I'm really really more focused on like the back end, like what we could do to make you a better artist on stage, what you could do, what we could do for you so you could shine when you get up there. So you're
All right,
not
so
just
I gotta
all over the
ask you,
place,
right?
I'm saying?
I gotta ask you,
Mhm.
what can you do to be a better artist
What can
on
me,
stage?
like personally, me,
Yeah, let's
like
get it.
be a better artist, motivate the crowd, like not even just motivate the crowd, but like get them involved more. You know what I'm saying? Like if you up there, you get up there, you see a lot of people just all right, we here. Nah, but like how y'all doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Y'all having a good time? Y'all came to see some real good stuff, right? Just talk to them, get them engaged. Crowd control. Control your crowd. That's you up there. They came to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. If you hear a song that ain't supposed to be playing first, yo, DJ, next song. Hold on. We gonna get to that. But you know what I'm saying? Like all that, you just gotta know how to really work your crowd, work the music. Remember, when you up there, you're in control. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever let the crowd see you sweat. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like even
Can you remember in
you know
the
what I'm
beginning
saying?
when a
Like,
moment you sweated?
you know what? Watch Summer Festival years ago. As a matter of fact, like
Which
when we
one?
was
The one at the
like
Ted Watkins or
yeah,
the
Ted
one?
Watkins.
Okay,
Ted
okay, okay.
Watkins. Years ago, right? When I was actually with the group, my boys, I had to learn a rap overnight. I had to learn my verse. I was like, damn, went up there, da, 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 boom. I paused in the middle of the rap, but my boys were still singing, right? And I got right back into it. Like I paused and whatever bars was right there, the next bars came to my head. That's when we were doing it live, not the track in the background, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I understand how that is, so but I didn't sweat though, because I was always taught that. Like, just being managed by the guys who I was being managed, at the time, they
Right.
used to tell us that. Don't ever let them see you sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. You get to it every day, every day, every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what these artists don't get nowadays. They think, oh, I'm good, I should be famous. No, you ain't good. You ain't good until you really touch base with this stuff, until you understand how this shit really works, until you get out there and really put in that footwork. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
what can
really
you say
understand
that
it.
you understand now as a manager that's different from like the artist? Because you got to remember, one day you was just an artist.
Right.
If you was looking at that artist now, what would you have said to yourself? Like,
Honestly, what I would say to myself, not what I know now is, you know what? It'll come when the time is right. And I say this because
mhm.
I feel like we was working hard, we was, but it just wasn't that time. It's all about who you're around, what they doing for you, and the places that they're getting you. Because we were really good, you know what I'm saying? We were
You just
talented.
said who you're around. That is
Mhm.
more important than
That's
anything, because you
important.
can be around people that got it
Mhm.
and can give it to you,
Mhm.
and
But you
won't
gotta know
even
what to
think
do with it.
about you.
Like they holding it all for themselves, and that's what I learned. I learned
Yeah.
like, no, I want to give this knowledge to you. Like, kind of want to give this to you. I'm gonna show you how to do this. I want you to be, like in case I have to go handle business, you already know what to do. You ain't just waiting for me to, you know what I'm saying? Like after this, 10 years, 5 years later, you be able to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like manage your, you know what I'm saying? Like like real
So
shit. Learning the game is
now
really
that you
important.
deal with artists,
Hmm.
right? What can you say you see differently now as you
Like
deal with the
dealing with
artists? To be
them.
honest, because there's a lot of artists out there watching you. They know you. You feel me?
Mhm.
You do the events. We all do the
Yeah.
events. You feel me? So now that they're looking at you, what can you say is like, what would you have to learn to become the manager
You
for
know
those
what?
people who's close enough to make that transition?
Uh, Understand what it takes to be a leader. Understand that you're gonna put the team before yourself. You're gonna put your artists before yourself. You're gonna make sure that they're good before you're good, 100%. Understand what it takes for leadership. Everything rises and falls on leadership. You know what I'm saying? So learn the different personalities. Learn your artist's strong suit. Don't have everybody doing the same thing. Learn where they're strong at. Have them play that position very good, and it's gonna take them to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really it. And just leadership. You can't lead an army if you ain't got no leadership. 100%. You know what I'm saying? You can't run a label if you don't know what it takes to rise and fall. If you don't
So you
understand,
speak on
you know what I'm
leadership.
saying?
What have you learned about it? Because even when you became a manager, you still didn't know what you was doing yet.
Right, right. I
And
did.
now that you
I
started
did.
doing it, now that
Right,
you've done it for a while now,
right.
you can admit that shit. Like,
Right,
I didn't know
right,
that. You know what I'm
right. And
saying?
that's another thing too. Like people will tell you whatever, but don't ever let them tell you what they haven't done. You know what I'm saying? And like what they haven't been through.
Right.
And that's what I learned. going through everything I went through, I understood what it take, what the artists need. Because I remember what I wanted and what I needed and what I wasn't getting and what I was getting and how shit was. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
so I understand. Like, all right, I already know where we felt at when we were doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I learned now. Like, all right, look, in order to be big, you might have a hit song, you might have the hits, but if it numbers ain't there, numbers don't lie. People do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's another thing I be trying to show them, like, But we got to get that up there though. We got to do it as a team, 100%. Like, I
Yeah.
could tell you to go out there and stand on the quarter and do all that, but
Let's talk about.
you know what I'm saying?
You said we, because a lot of times, and on the struggle,
Mhm.
I talk about a lot.
Mhm.
That it takes a team.
Yeah,
It really do.
100%,
All that,
100%.
like in the, like I would like say in the ghettos. You feel me? But in the inner city, in the minority communities, it's always the eye. Everybody wants to be Jordan.
100%.
But even Jordan was on the team, Pimpin'.
Oh man.
And I think it should go out there this year, 2024, that it really is about the team. Yeah, me is in the team.
Right. And
Yeah.
you know that you bring up Jordan is funny because and I don't want to get the story too mixed up, but he was a beast at what he did, right? He was scoring, and I think this was back then. I don't know if it was on the Heat or if I get the story correct. He was a beast at what he was doing, and he was scoring and he was leading, like teams in points. But the championships wasn't really there. Why? Because he didn't understand like what team.
Oh, you
was.
talking about what he was with?
Yeah.
When he had the years
Right,
against Detroit.
right, you know what I'm saying? But he learned that. You know what I'm saying? Because what it takes, you might be the best on the team, but if your team ain't winning, bro, ain't none of y'all winning, 100%. And that's what I learned as well. If your team ain't winning, bro, you still losing.
Yeah.
You're losing if your team ain't winning.
Yeah, you can be the best loser on the
top.
team.
Right,
You can be the best loser
and then
on the team.
guess who look
Yeah.
bad? You do.
Facts.
Especially if you're the leader of the team.
So
You know
what's
what I'm saying?
coming up with the new shows? We talked about the CBS, but
Right. Yeah. So
I know you got some shows out there. What
yeah,
you
yeah,
hit
so-
us with, man?
Right. So other than CBS, honestly, right now I'm about to take a trip to Vegas, man. And a lot of people don't know, but my uncle is actually a boxing trainer out there. He's actually Rolly Romero trainer. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They just did a couple years ago. He fought Tank in New York. So that was pretty dope. But I'm gonna go out there with him and link up with him and see what we can do out there in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I want to start having shows out there. You know what I'm saying? I want Khan and Yogi and everybody at work to start getting paid. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like we get paid, we see a little bit of money, but paid for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point now, we got to know our worth and our value. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about.
For real.
A lot of people talk about worth and value.
Mhm.
How do you show the evidence?
You know what?
Because you know what? I'm a event promoter, so when people come to me and say, I'm gonna be 100,
Yeah.
you come to me talking about pay you, I'm cool with it, man. I will pay you.
Yeah.
How many people can you bring?
Right. 100%.
Where's the evidence?
Yep. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And that's real. That's
Because
real
I talk
talk.
money,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
money is numbers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
100%.
So if you can't show me no money,
yeah,
you
and
can't show me no
that's what I
numbers,
tell them
nothing?
too. Like, look,
Yeah.
I want to get you paid.
So I said that is like, how important is it for an artist to learn how to show that? Because it is showable.
Yeah.
There's a way you can do it.
You gotta
How's
have-
important?
right,
And
you
go
gotta
ahead
have
and tell them
value.
how to do it.
You want to know what? You gotta have value. You know what I'm saying? Because if let's just say, like you said, these big people do want to book you for your show. How are you gonna help them if they're putting their money behind you and they want to pay you, but you have no value in what you could bring to them? You know what I'm saying? Once again, that contributes with teamwork. Even if we don't know each other, like what can you add to the team? You know what I'm saying? So if I give you $500 to show up to this show, you better at least be making me at least $7. You know what I'm saying? Like them numbers gotta, you know what I'm saying? And that's just not just you putting money up or whatever the case. That's how many people can you bring that really supporting you. You know what I'm saying?
What did you guys do to address that issue? Like your team, how'd y'all market? What strategy did you guys use to
you know what?
start getting people to come to your shows?
We definitely work with the right people. We promote correctly. We learn how to promote. We learn how to give the people more than give to the people more than take from them. So if you come to our event, you're not just coming to see artists, on stage. You're getting something out of it. We have food for you. We might give you something for free in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give back to you. So what you spent on these tickets, you might get back something better than that. You know what I'm saying? You might get back more than that. So we try to give back as we do these shows. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do come to this event, understand you're not just paying a ticket to come watch these artists. We got the red carpet for you. You know what I'm saying? We got special guests in the building. We got comedy for you, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get a real treat, other than just spending 100 and something on some tickets and you just seeing one person on stage or a couple people and then you go home. You're like, damn, that was cool, but like, damn, next time I might not, buy that expensive ticket. I might You know, so we give them a reason to want to get VIP. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
treat them in VIP really, really nice. You're gonna be good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta get up. I got somebody that's gonna come to you and serve you. You know what I'm saying? So service to the people. That's what we
Right.
try to show them to get them comfortable. I can't wait to go back to
What was it
everything.
like
You know what I'm
when
saying?
your shows were like only 20 people to where they're at now?
Mhm. You know
How'd you
what?
overcome that?
Understanding the bigger picture and the bigger goal.
What
Understand-
technique did you use specifically to overcome that?
like to overcome that, it's a mental thing, man. Honestly, so it's a mental thing. You got to tell yourself like, it's small now, but it's gonna get bigger, and this how it really
Right.
starts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It starts off small. You ain't gonna throw, you ain't gonna throw somebody out there to the sharks and they don't know what to do in that. You know, when there's only little, little fishes around them. You
Right.
ain't gonna throw them out there to the sharks. You know
You
what I'm
can't.
saying? Yeah,
Well, it
you know what I'm
depends.
saying?
It depends. Yeah, no, bro. That's just me
I
being
don't know what
funny.
it depends on. You gonna get ate alive, boy.
You get ate alive, nah,
yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
All right, so check it.
Yeah.
We've talked to Contagious. We talked to you. What do you guys got planned for this year as we head out?
As we head out, honestly, I want to get them back on the school tours, like the actual high schools and tours. You know what I'm saying? I want them to really touch that, and I tell them all the time, like, you're great at what you do. You know what I'm saying? But now you need something that's gonna rock them kids and rock them teenagers. And be like, you already know what it is. Them trap music, and that's what they want to hear. So give them what they want to hear, because we already know what you're doing. We already know what you can do. But get that hit, get that stuff flowing around the school, around the city. Let them hear who you are. Then hit them with that. You know what I'm saying? Who you are. Who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Cause
So you
gotta
feel-
get up in there. You gotta get up in there.
All right, so we're going to hear you this summer?
Me? Yeah, you gonna hear me?
Not just Contagious. You. I said you.
Yeah, 100%.
You be trying to get off stage
I'm
too much,
actually
man.
featured on some of his songs. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
all right. We're going to get you back on stage?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, for sure, man. Let's see. I'm going to hold you to that, man.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was our show today, an interview with your boy AJ the Great. I'm Hove. Shout out to Mad Boots and Angel Clubhouse. Love you, appreciate you, and we out.